Hello, today I am going to show you how I made this bread box, and this is based on the bread box we have in our kitchen. Let's start by cutting a piece of paper in 27 mm by 16 mm size. Then fold this into half. Draw a curve on one of the corners, and we will use this as the template for the sides. Then cut the excess paper. Next, take the material you will be using for the bread box and trace the template on it. In my case, I am using polysterol. Maybe there's a different name in your country, but it's one of the materials used by architects to make model houses. Cut the excess and sand it until it is smooth, and then make two of this. Cut the other parts of the bread box, referring on the measurements on the description box. These are the parts that I have already cut. Next, glue the pieces together. I started gluing the sides first, then I attached the back. After I glued this part of the bread box, I sanded it until all sides are smooth and free from bumps. Next, cut a small piece of plastic or cardstock and glue this on the inner side of the bread box. This will be used to hold or cradle the roll-up lid. I made it a little bit curved to allow the roll-up lid to slide back easily. I also used this piece of paper to simulate the roll-up lid. For the roll-up lid, cut 30.5 mm by 25 mm metal sheet. Then I use a nail polish bottle to curve the metal sheet. After I was satisfied with the result, I then attached the roof of the bread box. To keep the roll-up lid from sliding out when closed, I added a 2 mm thick polystyrol on the bottom. Paint the bread box without the roll-up lid. As you can see here, I painted it with cream color, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it, so I changed the color and used silver instead. I am using a silver wax to cover the first color, that's why I am using a sponge instead of a paintbrush. And here's how they look like after I painted them. I added a small rectangular bead for the handle. You can also use a cardstock or any other materials you want. If you want to make it fancy, you can look for a nicer beads. Then I slid the lid inside. I made some adjustments to make sure it will be able to open and close. And finally, I finished it by adding a rust effect color. I wanted the bread box to look used and a bit old. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and get notified for new videos. Bye bye and see you next Saturday.